Hey guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about hair lasers for hair regrowth, and I will tell and share my experience of using them, what basically happened time I was using them, and what results I was able to get, and if I use them to this day. And for you guys who are new to the channel, remember to subscribe so you get notification about latest contents that I upload. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome back. My name is Alex, and I'm previously hair loss sufferer who is able to regrow back my own hair. And I'm also certified trichologist. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about hair lasers and my experience of using them for hair regrowth. And I have quite a story with using them. So basically what happened is that in 2007, I started to use a hair laser that I bought from a second hand from eBay. It was a Hairmax hair laser device. And I was using it for basically for about a year's time, from 2007 to until around beginning of 2008. I stopped using it, not because it was doing anything wrong, but what happened is that my underlying problems was getting worse. And I basically was using that hair laser and it just didn't do anything. And what happened next is that in around October 2008, I started to work on those underlying problems. In my case, it was DHT sensitivity, it was some gut issues, it was bad diet, bad lifestyle. And I started to address those, basically those problems. And I slowly started to recover from those issues. And around the beginning of 2009, when I noticed that my shedding had decreased and I did saw some improvement around February 2009, I really added a Hairmax laser, and I continued using it for basically for a while up until September 2010. And I would say that it did give me additional results, not a lot, but it did help me to improve my treatment with around 5 to 10%, because I did get quite nice results with basically addressing my underlying problems without adding growth stimulants or minoxidil. And then what happened is that around September 2010, when I had stopped with it, as a couple of months went by, I got scalp inflammatory problem. And it was not because I had stopped with the laser, and again, I didn't know that back then, but it was more because my scalp got out of balance. I was traveling at that time, there was different climate, different diet, and basically what happened is that all those things made that I got the inflammatory problem on my scalp. And during that time, what happened is that around November 2010, I added much stronger device of laser. So basically what happened is that I added device something like this one here, and it is much stronger device compared to Hairmax. And basically when I started using it, I had already inflamed scalp on this device with very strong lasers. I think it has like a 300 diodes. What happened is that it just caused so much more shedding. Like it didn't worsen my inflammation, but because of stimulating effect from hair laser, my shedding basically increased so much more when I added this one here. And I was using it for around 1.5 months before I gave it up. But it did cause additional hair shed, it did cause additional damage in terms of how my hair was looking. And basically what happened next is that after 2011, I never used it again, right? I stopped with the hair lasers altogether. And I started to work my inflammatory problems, and I solved my inflammatory problems as time went by. And then I was able to regrow back my hair with minoxidil and microneedling afterwards when inflammation was gone. But basically my point here is that hair lasers can be beneficial. It can be additional approach to the treatment, but you have to select correct hair lasers. And I would basically suggest selecting the brands that has been around for a while, such as Hairmax, for example. And it is something that can help you with your hair situation, but don't have huge expectations and don't use them alone, right? They are not going to help you with DHT sensitivity. They are not going to help you with underlying problems if there are any, or nutritional factors, or diet problems, for example, or dermatitis if you are having scalp, but it can help you to improve results. And like I said, from my experience, it is something that can help with 5 to 10% additional benefits. But again, like if you are, for example, having all the underlying problems solved and you are on minoxidil, then likely you will get much better results from minoxidil compared to hair laser. But it is something that can be considered if one is, for example, on treatment with, let's say, DHT blockers, or have a mild problems in terms of underlying issues that one has addressed, and just want to have additional, let's say, stimulation of the follicles. So it can be beneficial, but if you do select hair lasers, from my experience, do select the ones that are from reputable brands that has been around for a while and are not having a strong lasers, because they likely will just aggravate the problems in terms of increasing shedding like it happened for me. So this is my experience with them, and for you guys who are struggling with the hair loss and need a help and guidance with it, you can schedule a call below this video. There's a link for it. Let's talk and let's find out why you are losing hair, why you're not seeing results from treatment, and what you can do right now to solve that problem once and for all. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and see you next time. Cheers.